Hey y'all, hey, welcome to my channel. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you are new, welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. Oh my god, what can I say? I read tarot cards. I am not a videographer. I am not a professional video, digital, anything by any means. My trade, my occupation is Shaman and Medicine Woman. My day-to-day life includes being a mother and a partner to amazing people, and you know, healing people is how I pay my bills. You know, what can I say? This tarot channel is because the divine told me to. Aha, Berkana for birth. That's how we roll over here. Rado, the solar chariot. The sun and the chariot rolled into one. But Rado is also like the rhythm. This is like the rhythm of life that is intelligent design, that is your heartbeat, that is the wave, right? The flow that all is. So very cosmic. And then Gibo, gift, divine interaction. This is big God energy. Yeah, pure. Timing. This is about right timing. When I see Purith and Gibo, this is like something is happening in right timing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, y'all don't. First of all, people don't understand what time is and what it's not. So conversations about time get a little weird for me. Anyway, 144 on the timer. That's all we need to know right off the top. This is sacred. This is holy. This is divine. This is something that always has been, always will be, and ever was. That's what we're talking about right here. Okay? That's what's happening right here. And this is a shift, the start. That this is like, I love this. I love that this is a thing. Because this is a shift, like, there is a shift in polarity. Y'all know the North Star, you know, is supposed to represent. Never mind, let's not get into that. But anyway, let's talk about how the North Star or Polaris has been the guiding light for people for thousands of years, and it's become symbolic for us in so many ways. You guys, there's just mad angelic activity happening right now. It's just all over the place, okay? So keep your eyes open. Like, if you see it, believe it, okay? Like, if you saw that, yeah, that happened. You saw what you saw. But I'm telling you, there's a paradigm shift that is occurring. And, you know, this tribe that I'm reading for you, you're at the center of this paradigm shift. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Let me get something from here, and then we're going to keep it pushing. What you got? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, but let's see. Let's get a goddess energy out here. And then crystal. Yes, Michael says yes to the crystals always. Can I do roll call? Michael, Boyle, Gabriel, Oriel. Okay. Hey, Elsa. Okay. Hi, Jeremiel. How are you? Okay, so Gaia and Isis. Yeah. You guys. Oh, crap. Oh, damn. Oof. Oof. Okay. Two goddesses. I'm going to take them both because I feel like this is a specific message to someone about being an earth elemental or having. And when I say earth elemental, I'm like fairy kingdom, right? Having fae codes in your DNA. This is giving your ability to speak with the earth, with the planet herself as a sentient being, but also other elementals and devas of the earth realm. Yeah, this is giving me like y'all know how. Okay, maybe y'all don't know. Mediums are people who talk to passed over people, right? Psychics are people. Psychics are people who can interact with the other world in different ways. Some psychics act as prophets, like they can see events that are yet to unfold. Some psychics can go back in time, they can see events that have already unfolded, okay? Psychic mediums are people who can connect to the other side and both see events and connect with the people who were there at the time. You feel me? Okay? This is giving someone like your gift in particular, you might be a psychic, you might be a psychic medium. However, you also have a gift with, it's just basically the earth kingdom, trees, flowers, plants, like straight up, like you, whoever I'm talking to, you can communicate with the earth. So again, right? Like that's a very unique gift. I don't have to tell you all that, but that's what that is giving. That's what that is giving. Okay. It's like, yeah, if you didn't know, now you know. You can talk to, yeah, like animals, birds, yeah, trees, flowers. Like I'm seeing you talk to different natural things, and like they grow or they respond to you. So you may be somebody who is gifted with growing things, or I don't know, training animals. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I'm talking to. This card shot out the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. Okay. Yeah. I know we had this recently, but I mean, it shot out. Let's get a crystal and then see what happens. Gaia and Isis. It is. It's a little like the Beastmaster gift, if you're old school, the Beastmaster, like the ability to speak animal speak, to understand and speak with animals. I do feel that in this as well, but it's not just that. I mean, this is like full command of the earth language. This gift is like, you can speak to flowers and a leopard. You could speak to a cat, and water. You could speak to soil, the seed growing in it, the plant that emerges from the shoot, the water that nourishes the roots. Like, your ability to communicate with all of it is there. Okay? It's there. And I think that's what that interconnectedness is pointing to. Like, however you are into the matrix, you are in the matrix. It's like you've become the matrix somehow, such that you're fluent in this realm's communication. That's how it gives. That's how it gives. Woof. Y'all, that energy is woof. That is all high heart energy. Damn. My thymus is lit up. Oh my god. Holy cow. Fearless movement and the bringer of joy. I cannot. This is amazing. I love that these crystals are green, like just confirming that earth elemental energy. This is outstanding. I mean, it's almost like Gaia speaks through you, right? Like you've been chosen to be the mouthpiece of Gaia. And I feel that, like, gosh, this is wild. Because I feel like you're already divine oracle of some sort. But I also feel like this is new. I don't think you were doing this before, or if you were, you weren't. It's not something you have developed. But it is something for you to develop, I believe, fully, yeah. Wow, that's really, wow. It's very shaman. It's very shaman. It's very shaman, yeah. Let me get some water. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to use the B tarot because it's burpy. Archangels, Ascended Master, Spirit Guides, Gods, Goddesses, Legions of Light, thank you for protecting me as I channel messages for my tribe. Thank you for showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know, so I can support the tribe as we live, learn, thrive, and grow. As above, so below, and so it is, because it is so. An Emperor is significant here. Chariot is involved. Ace of Wands is what is in your hand, and as a chariot, it's a chariot. You listen, you in the chariot with an Ace of Wands in your hand. That's just what I put the deck on. An Emperor flipped his face real quick and flipped back around. His Ace of Wands is not playing around, y'all. It means business. Let's see where this reading goes. Somebody, yeah. I'll tell you what that gives. Dang. Well, it's like somebody's watching you be happy and they don't understand how or why you're happy. Because something about it, something like you're not supposed to be happy. It wasn't expected for you. That's what that's off the top. Give me something else. Well, but that's what you did. I mean, that's just what happened. This is like facts on facts when the world shows up this early in the reading. This is just like full stop, motherfucker, period. The world. Like, what the fuck? That's what you did. But you chose to be happy. You're an empress. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. I think somebody just didn't know who you were. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. They didn't see it. People had you fucked up. I'm not gonna hold you. They had you fucked up. They did. And here's the problem. Two of Jars reverse. That's what's fucked up. See, that's what that Prince of Jars is crying about. They had your relationship fucked up. Damn, boo. Damn, boo. Somebody was reckless as fuck, yo. Somebody was watching your shit. That's crazy. Somebody was trying to sabotage your relationship. 4 of Wands, but it didn't work. Now they're confused. Oh, no, they are torn. They toe up. I was gonna say torn up. No, they toe up. They toe up because they was for sure that your relationship was a Two of Cups reversed, but it's actually a 4 of Wands. They didn't see that coming, so they didn't expect for you to be celebrating right now. They expected for you to be crying, but you're not. There's that Ace of Wands. I told you it wasn't going to quit. I said, let's see where this reading go. That's where the reading going. That's where the reading going. And here's what they didn't understand. That Ace of Wands, it's like your connection to the earth realm. And people forget, conveniently, that everything about them is a part of the earth realm. And so that Ace of Wands allows you to communicate to the matrix that is this realm. Your desires, your intentions. And because you have the Ace of Wands, you have the ability to turn the wheel. Side note, you already know, but I'm going to say it anyway for the new people. You earned this. This wasn't luck. It was destined. You earned this. You earned the right to have that Ace of Wands. That's why it's persistent in coming up in this reading. You earned the right. This new distinction you have as someone who can channel the earth and speak for the earth and talk to the earth and all that. Yeah, you earned that. That not everybody has this. You earned it. 3 of Jars. Hell yeah, you're celebrating. Gotta be kidding me. This is a big deal. And let me tell you, you think there are not people who would not love to be able to tell animals what to do? Understand bird, like could you imagine if you could just talk to nature and understand nature's response? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're celebrating, this other person is not. Okay? They are not. That's what you need to know. The better your life gets, you need to know. And it's important that you understand, for some reason, that the better your life gets on a day-to-day basis, which is what you're experiencing right now, the worse theirs is getting. And this is justice. Queen of Pentacles. This is really coming through as this is something that's your birthright. Like whatever this is, again, you earned it. You put in the work. You put in the hours to receive this type of gift, so you're going to wield it with responsibility. This is the type of gift, as they say on TV, in the wrong hands. But that shit is real. Y'all know you can't get everybody everything. You can't take everybody everywhere. Y'all already know. You already know. Rebirth. See? You're the right person for the job. 4 swords. That's what that is. See, the divine can give you a gift like this and then rest easy. Because they know you're not on that fuck shit time. Don't make me read these cards ago. I'm just saying. The fuck? People be fucked up out here. They need to mind their own business. I'm just y'all, I'm not lying. And see, this King of Pentacles out here, he's not trying to stay in his lane. He need to, though. He walked away from this King of Pentacles. Now he needs feelings. He needs to be. First of all, if you're a King of Pentacles and somebody walked away, you need to be in your feelings. I mean, you weren't doing your job. Period. Justice in the 5 of Jars. What I tell you. That's justice. Yeah. See, you put in the work when nobody was watching. Sometimes people got you fucked up. They don't understand. They wasn't there. They don't know. They didn't see. They don't know what they're looking at. Strength at the bottom of the deck, but that's what it is. They don't know. They don't know what they're seeing. But this is what it is. That's the thing. 8 of Pentacles to the Moon, I'm telling you, you have mastery, but people didn't see you gain the mastery. And people don't, it's almost like they can't see that you're a master. What they see is that you have the ability to juggle, which is magical. Look at those pentacles glowing. That shit is magical as fuck. Don't get it twisted now. But you occur for them. Look how that dude is dressed. You occur for them as someone who you're juggling for money. You're juggling for entertainment. Right? Like they're making up all types of stories. You're juggling. You're trying to keep 2 balls in the air while you wait for your ships to come in. I mean, look at the 2 of Pentacles card. They can make up whatever they want. But what's really true is 8 of Pentacles to the Moon. You have a mastery that they don't know about. While they're in there chit-chatting, gossiping, and spilling tea, you were out here getting real skills. Real skills. So while they're watching you juggle, they're missing the fact that you know how and they don't. They watching you. They watching you. I wish we learned how to juggle. We didn't know how to juggle. We tried to do it. We broke our shit. Our shit broke when we tried to do what she was doing, he was doing. It didn't work for us. And they're confused. They don't know why they're confused. Let me explain. This is easy. Watch this. This is going to explain it all right here. These cards just fell out together. Because you not like them. They not like you. They not like us. We ain't like them. Temperance. Earth angel energy. Like someone who actually understands. Listen. This is the high vibe version of that. Make no mistake. See how she got that shit down now. See how she... Listen. Practicing with pentacles, that's cute. But they glowing. But over here, temperance, by the time the energy grows up, fully mature energy, she's not juggling. That shit is fucking flowing. That's how you're doing it. But see, they're not, their vibration can't see this. Their vibration can see pentacles. You see what I'm saying? So it looked like to them, you juggling all these pentacles in the air. In actuality, you over here alchemizing. You doing real magic. Don't know nothing about that. Okay, 6 of Swords. Like whatever it is, you not on their time. The direction you're headed in is one that is peaceful and calm. I promise you, they don't know nothing about that. This is the energy you're sitting in. Is you're not only heading to something that's peaceful and calm, it's new. 10 of Pentacles, and it's good. That's what. Here's the thing. Please understand. You got fearless movement right here. The bringer of joy right here. You got this brand spanking new gift. Listen, Dr. Doolittle. I'm going to call you Dr. Doolittle. You talk to animals. keep 1950 assistant. Listen, somebody wanted this gift. Somebody wanted this gift. Somebody wanted this gift. They knew. I don't know how they knew this was coming through earlier. I don't know how they knew this was due to you. I don't know how they knew this gift running your bloodline. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they just knew you were a powerful channel. Maybe they just knew you had big energy. I don't know. But somebody wanted this gift. I'm telling you, I am a tarot reader on YouTube, as far as you know. Wink, 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 right? But you cannot understand how serious I am when I tell you this is a new gift for you that you've unlocked. Okay, you've unlocked this new gift. It would behoove you to sit and meditate, get with your ancestors, whatever the hell you do to lock this kind of stuff in, so you can really own it and dance in it, right? Because somebody wanted this gift and they didn't get it, and they're actually sitting somewhere sad and crying that they didn't get this. So this is not something you want to take for granted and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, you really want to, honor your ancestors on this, right? Because this is, I think, in your bloodline is how it's coming through. It's really beautiful energy. It's extremely powerful. This is God level magic, okay? The ability that I'm talking about is ancient God level magic. I'm trying to be as clear about this as possible so I don't mince my words. The disclaimer that this is for entertainment purposes, that shit's already in the description. I don't got to do that shit right here, okay? All you got to do is hear what I'm saying, see if it resonates within you. If it does, go sit with your people and check and integrate on your time the way you do, okay? That's how you use your discernment. If it don't resonate, boo, keep it moving, okay? That's how we do it. Oh, they're so funny. Okay, I got it. Somebody's listen. 5 of Wands, King of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Somebody want to fuck you up because you kept. This is how it's coming through. There's a King of Wands in your life that 4 of Pentacles. This is someone you knew before that you, it looks like, maintain. Y'all are sharing resources in this 4 of Pentacles. Okay? The way these 3 cards read their energy together is there's an upset that you are sharing resources with the King of Wands. Okay? This is somebody that you have a soul connection with. This is someone that you share nurturing, home-like, nostalgic memories and times with. And yeah, there's somebody upset that this. Yeah. They're confused. Yeah. So somebody, it's like, I'm just gonna keep it straight. It's like somebody did some type of divination, okay, and ascertained that you were not with this King of Wands. That you and this King of Wands had separated. 8 of Jars, y'all were not sharing resources. 7 of Jars, that is not the truth. I feel like Maury Povich, that is not true. Okay. And I guess this, whoever this is, they didn't know, and now they're finding out, and they're quite upset. Bless all their little hearts. Bliss. Prince of Wands. Listen. Okay, this is... Oh, I don't want to say that, y'all. I don't want to say that. Oh, my God. Queen of Wands. Let me tell you. Okay. So you're coming out as a Queen of Wands. Apparently, you're maintaining with a King of Wands, and there's somebody who is extremely upset about this. Yeah. 7 of Wands, because listen, no, this is point blank period. They're upset because they attacked you. 7 of Wands. They attacked your nest, but your nest is still standing. That's what that card is. It doesn't get any plainer than that. That's why I wanted to use this deck for this reading. King of Jars at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is somebody who feels like you're supposed to be with them. This is somebody who saw this is somebody who saw a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands and said, "Oh, that Queen of Wands is supposed to be with me," and then attack the union between the. Y'all, I wish I was making this shit up. Damn. Ugh, but I'm not. And you know, Queen of Swords with the Empress, you know who this is. You know who this is. And this person, it is. It's like this person said, oh, that, I'm gonna, this is so silly. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, somebody who's gonna try to take a shortcut. Yeah. Now, somebody who only cared about what they wanted. They had an idea of what they wanted, and they thought, oh, if I had a king like that, or if I had a queen like that, I could really get what I want. I could really have my dreams. And so instead of doing the work to become the type of person who would attract the type of partner, they saw a relationship, they saw a union, and they're like, oh, I'll just take one of those people. I'm so sorry. That's literally what this is giving. And they tried, like they attacked this union. It did not work. They thought they broke it up. They did not. And for whatever reason, they're just now finding out. At least this reading is saying they're just now finding out. 2555 in September, that it didn't work out. You're not with them. You're maintaining where you were. And this is not only is this not what they expected, this is devastation. 10 of Jars is what was on the line. And it's almost like the energy is like this was some type of secret competition that maybe you didn't know about, and the prize was 10 of Jars, and this person knew. I'm telling you, it's like somehow they knew you were going to come into this gift. This gift is going to lead to the 10 of Jars. And so, I got to be the person, but next to this king or queen when they get that gift. Oof. King of Swords. Somebody calculating, scheming, smarter than the average bear type person. Yeah. Thinks they're better. They do. They think they're better than the next person, unfortunately. Eight of Swords. That's a fantasy. This King of Swords lives in a fucking they're delusional. They live in a fantasy that they have more whatever than the next person, and so they have the right. They have the right. They have a privileged right. Sun's what you don't see coming. That's just bullshit. That's a mental illness, and I mean that with all respect. Yeah. For real. There's that star. Normally, this is where I would end the reading because this is the thing, right? But I want to make sure everybody's clear here about what has happened. Somebody actually had a plan to break up a union because they wanted to be with the star for themselves. Whatever the star was going to get, they wanted to be standing right there next to the star when the star got it. And they devised some type of scheme and plot to separate the star, in this case, which is an Empress, Queen of Wands energy, from the King of Wands. And what's interesting is they saw this union as something that could be separated, so they did everything they could to separate it. Now that's important because now the dust is settled, and they're saying the time has passed, and the King and Queen are still maintaining. This person is not only upset, they're confused because they could have sworn that what they saw was something different. Right? Almost like they would never have attacked the union if they thought it was as strong as it seems to be now. That's what it's giving. It's really giving, if I had known, how did I miss? This isn't fair. Wait. I mean, here's what's so wild. I really get, to make this happen, because, this is now reading after reading. To make this happen, this was supposed to, you were supposed to be, don't forget, because they want to stand next to the star. And so I'm thinking, if you're in my tribe, I'm talking to you, you're the star. They wanted to stand next to you. So their plan was to move your person out of your life so they could become your person somehow. That's wild. Because, it's like they hadn't thought about what it takes to stand next to a star. That didn't cross their mind. They were never ready. Hangman at the bottom. They were never ready. They were never ready. They were never ready for this. They were never ready for this. They were never ready for this. So not only did that not work, so in other words, they wanted you to be confused about who your person was, right? Now they're confused about how they're not your person. Because they literally are now trapped inside the delusion that they meant for you. You were supposed to be in Delulu land and be with them instead of your person. Now they're in Delulu land trying to figure out how you are with somebody that's not them because they're your person. Right? It's weird, but they're weird. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Prince of Wands. Jesus Christ. This is an energy who is, I see what I want, I get what I want. Love them and leave them energy. And I think, Ten of Swords, yeah, they're struggling right now. Seven of Swords. They've never been in this situation before. Prince of Jars. Prince of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like, they've never experienced anything like this before. Yeah, this is like, they have never experienced anything like this before. This is someone who has always gotten their way. 30-30 on the timer, and this was the divine's way of sitting them down. Yeah. All right, anything else? This is a King of Pentacles. All right, so this is King of Pentacles energy. That is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Y'all know how we roll. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Time is a construct. You can use your timeless. Okay? You got to trust your path, your process, and your purpose. You won. Peace.